Hello, everyone, and welcome to the introduction of our company, Via Tours Croatia, and introduction into the Croatia as a destination. I hope that throughout this webinar, you will be able to um, sell Croatia, learn more, and present it to our clients with everything that it really has to offer, because it's a really rising destination. And we are currently seeing a huge increase in bookings for Croatia. So hopefully you will be one selling the destination soon as well. My name is Zvonimir Androjic, full name. I go by Z because I have a really long, weird Croatian name. And I'm going to be following this presentation to showcase our product and Croatia in general as the destination. I am the owner of the company, of our US branch office, and I hope that I can really tell you all that you need to know about it so you can sell it like pro. So let's dig into the presentation and Croatia as the destination. So about Via Tours Croatia. So we are actually a DMC that started in 2002. We expanded onto the United States market in 2014. And per year, we hosted about 3,000 people, into the Croatia and the whole area of Balkans. Majority, about 80% of it, it's from the United States, while the 20% it's from the European and Russian market. We have two brands. One brand is Via Tours Croatia, and one brand is Luxby. Via Tours Croatia deals with 4 plus and 5-star properties, while the Luxby brand really deals with ultra luxury, including, whether somebody needs the private security or if we need a private jets from United States into the Croatia, special amenities, experiences that are not bookable anywhere online, and so on and so forth, which I will definitely go more into detail in further slides ahead. We are actually part of Travel Leaders from 2019 when we became part of the Travel Leaders family. We are select in-country partner, and we are really happy to be part of this community because it's just an amazing program that we are really proud of, and it's really helping us, get throughout all the network, and hopefully when this Corona virus and COVID-19 slows down a little, there will be more opportunity to work with more of the agents from the Travel Leaders. So since we are on the market since 2014, we really worked with a lot of agents. And why travel agents really like to work with us is we have US-based office. So whether you've been to Croatia or not, you can always get a 3-way call with one of our representatives, vet the clients, see what they like. They can ask the questions, and it's really easy to talk with somebody local too. Booking and marketing support for travel agents. So meaning, let's say you want to showcase anything on Croatia and the region on your website. We can get you on the call with our marketing department, get you some sample itineraries, get you photos, get you videos, get you even copies for your website. So pretty much we can prepare everything for you to make any of the sales easy for you. We do have a great local connections, meaning, some of the things, especially with the hotels and local parks and government, we can really make some of the things happen. So let's say, they really want to go to this Michelin star restaurant, but it's booked. We really have great connections with them that maybe we can get a table for them. Or if they want to have a special event in some place that maybe it's not really that easy to get, we can probably get it. So there is a lot of benefits with working with us and our using our local connections really to make anything possible. We only work with highly vetted partners, taking into consideration, from guides, um, any tours that we do. We really make sure that everything is pre-checked, and we really stand behind every every single tour and experience that we do. Our rates are commissionable anywhere between 13 to 15%. Every single client that gets to Croatia gets a concierge service, meaning, you know, uh, let's say they travel for 14 days into the Croatia and the area. About 3 weeks prior to the arrival, they will receive a travel documents with their concierge contact information. They can always get in touch with him or her, just to ask how is the weather going to be like, what to pack. If they want to change any timings locally of the tours, it's possible. If they want to, make any reservations on the spot, just ask any questions, anything. Really, that concierge really helps make that trip just amazing. Also, hotel amenities, like I mentioned, besides travel leaders amenities that you are getting, we have our own amenities that are negotiated too. Multi-country itineraries, we do cover the whole area. So from Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Montenegro, Albania, and Greece. So basically, multi-country itineraries are very easily doable for us. And majority of the proposals are done in 48 hours, meaning, the clients don't have to wait for long, and basically you can get it off to them very quickly once we receive all the needed information from them for the booking they are looking to make. So I'm just going to dig slowly and shortly into the Croatia and why visit, like why really people like to go there. So in numbers, we have 8 national parks, 10 UNESCO sites, 1,200 islands, 4.2 million people living there, and 11 nature parks. Why I put this numbers here? The biggest reason is, Croatia is a small country. From all the way from Zagreb to Dubrovnik, it's going to take you only at about 6 to 7 hours of driving. So it's very small, and you're from totally one part of Croatia to another, meaning it's a lot of things packed into the small country, meaning it can be explored for a longer time, and there's a lot of options of touring that can be done. So some of the reasons why people really go there, it's definitely natural wonders. 8 national parks. People will really enjoy it. Plitica Lake's definitely the most visited one, but we have 8 others to visit as well. Some of these are done as hiking. Some of them you have to really get on the boat to get them, like Kornati National Park or Mljet National Park. But really, for people who are into nature and exploring and outdoors, it's amazing destination. Next, it's the history. Like I said, 10 UNESCO sites. And why we are reaching history, because Croatia used to be governed by many different countries before. And the good thing is that not all the regions were even governed under the same country. So we were under Austro-Hungarians, we were under Venetians, under Romans. All that left huge impact on our country. And lastly, when the countries reshaped the borders, was even in the 90s, when the homeland war ended, and Croatia split it apart from Yugoslavia. So really, for history buffs and people who wish to explore the UNESCO sites and various UNESCO protection sites, buildings and palaces, definitely something to do. Next is definitely Adriatic Sea. A lot of people envision Croatia as a Mediterranean country, full of nice beaches, and definitely it is. Adding to it, it's 1,200 islands. It's really making it a perfect beach destination. Anywhere from May up until October, it's when it's swimmable. People, whether you want to just enjoy on a beach in a resort, or if you wish to explore, coastal towns on the islands, really a lot to do and see on the Adriatic coast, and definitely probably one of the biggest pooler and the biggest reason why is Croatia so popular. Also, what's a good destination, if there is no good food and wine included? Many people don't know what to expect about Croatia in general, so I would assume they know even less about the local cuisine. Just like the history and culture of Croatia was influenced over the past, so was the food and wine. So different regions of Croatia have different food type that is great for people. So if you go to Eastern region, for example, it's truffles. It's amazing olive oil, which is actually one of the best olive oils in the world for a couple of the years in a row. If you go to Zagreb, it's more Austro-Hungarian influence, like dry meat, like goulash and stuff like that. If you go down to the coast, it's more Mediterranean and huge Italian influence. So really, as you travel along, every day you can be tasting different types of foods. Some fun facts is that actually Zinfandel, Californian Zinfandel, is not actually Californian wine, but it's the wine that actually is originated from Croatia. So we see a lot of wine groups coming in on that theme. The biggest white truffle ever in the world was actually found in Croatia as well. Local farms and farmers markets are very, very common here. A lot of things are, that we eat in Croatia are still grown locally. So you will be really tasting the authentic type of food. And it's fun. We have mountains, we have rivers, we have the sea. So all of that you can imagine is giving you a lot of possibilities for various activities, whether you want to go kayaking or you want to go river rafting or you want to go scuba diving or hiking or biking, sailing. Really, there is a lot of things to consider. It really depends at the end of the day what the interests are. Also in Croatia, you will find one of the best winds for wind-based sports. Such as windsurfing, kite surfing, whether you go to island of Brač or Pelješac Peninsula, those are spots with some of the best winds in Europe for sea water sports. I'm going to dig now more into what we do and how do we, do and prepare our products. Our core business is really focusing on custom FITs, yacht charters, and small groups. So as the company, we really don't do any set departures. We don't sell cabins on the boats. Everything that we do is fully customized to the clients to pretty much, bring the trips like they're envisioning it. And we just saw in the past that that's definitely the best way to go and the way how we would like to build on our business in the future. In total, we have at about 250 experiences in the whole area. Like I said, we don't only cover Croatia, but also Slovenia, Montenegro, Serbia, Bosnia, Albania, and Greece. We try to actually nail down those experiences into history and culture, behind the scenes, off the beaten path, active and soft adventure, romantic getaways for honeymoons and anniversary. It's family friendly, culinary, island hopping. So really when the client gets to you, the better you vet them, the better we can suggest the tours and basically give them exactly what they want. So we don't do only one type of experiences. We really have a team that's working very hard to try and be your one-stop shop on the destination for any type of trip that you have a request coming in from your clients. Then we do have, a Luxby brand, like I said, and these experiences are definitely different and more experiential, and that's something they can totally not do on their own. Whether they want to have, a private dinner on Dubrovnik 13th century UNESCO city walls. So what we do is we privatize part of it. We bring on the chef, we bring on the sommelier and the bartender, the live music, and they have their own event because everybody can do and just reserve a spot in a Michelin star restaurant. Yes, of course, we can do that for them. That's no problem. But if they went to Michelin star restaurants so many times in many different destinations, and they did it maybe in Dubrovnik the day before, maybe they want to do something different that they can just say nobody else can do, and just give them something special to bring home. Also, Croatia is now put on the maps as car manufacturer because we have Rimac cars who are producing the electric cars, and it's one of the fastest one in the world. So what we do is we do the factory visit and test drive of that car. We do helicopter and private jets transfer and island hopping. Whether the clients are just staying in Croatia for a short amount of time, and they want to see a lot of it, or maybe they want to even fly to another destinations that we cover that are nearby. Helicopter and jets are a perfect way to actually pack the itinerary with a lot of stuff, but still have a lot of free time because the transfers are much faster than with the cars or even yachts and private boats. Military tour with ex-general. So this one is really fun. It's we do a helicopter ride from points where the homeland war in the 90s happened. So you go into these war zones, and really the ex-general who used to be the right hand of Tudjman, who was the president back then, you're really getting the first-hand experiences from him, telling you all about the war, how these battles took place, and all behind the scene secrets that really you cannot get from any guide or any books out there. Local designer shopping, make your own wine and olive oil with the local wineries and olive producers, private concerts and events, and much more. So really, if you have high-end clients, the luxury brand will be something that they will definitely be amazed by. All our transfers are done with Mercedes vehicles. All Mercedes vehicles are 2 to 3 years old or newer. And we don't do the cars that are more older than 3 years. We also have transfers, like I said before, with private jets and helicopters if needed. Hotels and accommodations, we really contract 4+ star hotels and above. We really divide them into resort style, boutique. We do also villas or unusual. Unusual means maybe they want to go to a glamping resort, or they want to go to tree houses or chalet type accommodation. We can totally accommodate that as well. Travel leaders amenities in all the hotels that are part of travel leaders, of course. And also we do have our own via negotiated amenities, which are most of the time not even based on the availability, but really you're getting that value plus in all the hotels that clients can use. Sometimes, it's a wellness card. Sometimes it's the bar club a card to try some local wines. Maybe it's a free massage or a free upgrade or a private butler, or even in some of the hotels, we can customize the bar. So basically, when the clients get there in the bar, in the room, it's actually the drinks and type of drinks they actually like and enjoy. So all of that really helps create a special experiences on the destination. But not only that, but even the hotel stay experiences we try to bring to another different level. The charter business in Croatia, I would like to dig more into because it's really one of the best selling and one of the most luxurious way to actually explore Croatia and the Adriatic. Like I said, we have 1,200 islands on the location. So, being on a boat, whether it's for a day trips, or being on a boat for multiple days, it's definitely something that has to be done. And we always highly recommend it to clients to be on the boat to just see as much as possible. A lot of times we get asked, why is it better to go on a private boat like this, I don't know, big cruise ships from, big cruise lines. Well, with 1,200 islands in total in Croatia, a lot of them cannot accept the yachts or the cruisers of that size. So just the big cruise ships are not going to able to go to these small island boat places. We are full of bays, secluded bays. Being on a big cruise ship, you're just passing by those spots. While when you are on a private yacht, you just talk to the captain and say, "Hey, I really like this spot. Can we stop here?" Even for overnight anchored, or just for a day to bring out the water toys and have fun, whether it's a jet ski, sea bop, whatever it is. So that really gives you that flexibility, and just the experience of the whole in Croatia changes completely compared to being on a regular cruise ship. What we do is we charter the catamarans, goulettes, yachts, mega yachts, and mini cruisers if you are planning on taking the group together. So I'm just going to dig into various of these categories and showcase who is which, what categories for who, and what are the biggest differences when chartering the boats. The catamarans really are great for families, one family traveling together, anywhere from 3 to 5 cabins, only possible to rent weekly. And the prices really vary from $20,000 to $80,000 a week. The catamarans will always come with a skipper as default, and of course, all the bigger ones and more expensive one will always come with a deckman, hostess, and chef. If you go in the lower category ones, they always come with a skipper. You can always add on the chef or a hostess, but it's not a given. And water toys, majority of them do have, but you can always add on as well. It's definitely for relaxed type vacations, so slower paced itineraries, especially taking into consideration it's only possible to do a weekly charter with. These are just some of the looks, how the catamarans and the cabins look like. This is one of the higher end catamarans. So as you can see, very spacious cabins, very nice common area, and definitely a cabin and a boat on a more luxurious level. The next would be goulettes. Goulettes are also suitable for families, maybe 2 families traveling together. The smaller ones, maybe 1 family traveling together. Or if you as a travel agent want to put a group together, there are bigger ones with 8 to 11 cabins, so great for smaller groups. In this catamaran, in these goulettes, always as a default, it's fully crewed. So you will get a bartender, you will get a chef, you will get a captain, a deckman. So really the service is all inclusive. Half-board service is always included as well. And optional add-ons are full board and drink packages. If you don't take the drink package, there are 2 options that you can do. You can either pay a corkage fee and bring your alcohol on board, or you can go per bar prices, or also majority of the time they will offer the drink packages, whether it's alcoholic, non-alcoholic, all-inclusive, for you to pick between. Comparing to the catamaran, it's definitely more spacious. The food and everything, it's pretty much taken care of. And it's just overall a little bit more luxurious and different type of experience. Prices really go from $25,000 up to $90,000 plus. It will depend on type of the goulette. It will depend on the year when it's produced, and also about number of cabins, of course. So some of the goulettes are older, but definitely nice and refitted. You will see this Angel goulette. It's more like a wooden type ship. It's also the preference which you like and what you prefer. This is still the Angel one, the wooden one that you just saw at the beginning. And also now we have more modern, newer ones that you can see. Majority of those have, from jacuzzis, plenty of water toys like jet skis, tenders, sea kayaks. So really it's really fun to be on these type ships. You can see these cabins are very, very spacious, much more spacious than on the catamaran, really. So, I think that, anybody who gets on this type ships will have an amazing, amazing time, a lot of places and opportunities for privacy, and great time sailing and cruising around our islands. All these boats are also possible only for weekly rent. In majority of cases, it will be either Sunday routine, or it will be Saturday to Saturday routine. Next, we have the mini cruisers. Mini cruisers really go from 18 down to 11 cabins, suitable for groups, smaller groups, weekly rent only, and different categories, which is deluxe and ultra luxury option. They will always come with a half board as default, like goulettes, and then drinks can go per bar prices. Drinks can go really as a package as well. So you can take and prepay the packages too. So it's all-inclusive service for a group. The good thing is that, again, all boats, when you charter them, first, what we like to do is we first secure the boat, and then we really customize the experiences on the islands for clients. Or if you even don't want to pre-book any tours, we totally can leave it flexible and, see how you feel day by day, how the family or group feels day by day. And this can be arranged on the spot from our concierge too. Some of the people like to have everything planned. Some of the people like to have nothing planned. So really, that is something that, the client really decides at the end of the day, or you as a travel agent, when you are putting together a group on this type ships. Some of the photos. This is Ohana that we charter. This is deluxe type ships. So deluxe type ships, it's equal to a 4-star property in a hotel, for example. And these are just some of the photos. And then we go into ultra luxury. So it's pretty much the same size boat, just done on a smaller number of cabins. So it doesn't have 18 like Ohana does, but it has 11. And the cabins are, of course, more spacious. As you can see, more luxury level. And the price really, it's higher as well. If you look at deluxe type ships, the prices will vary from 45,000 euros in a low season up to 65 in a higher, while this type ship will go anywhere from 80,000 euros in a low season up to 120,000 in the high season. So it really depends what experience and what you would like to offer to the client and what your clients expect at the end of the day. And lastly, the most luxurious way of exploring Croatia, definitely it's on the yacht and mega yachts. Just like goulettes and mini cruisers always will come fully crewed. Yachts only go up to 5 cabins. So no matter how big it is, if it's considered a yacht, it will only have 5 guest cabins. In majority of the situations, in a big luxury yachts, a lot of times you will have more crew members than actual guests on board. So really, everything it's really very well handled. Fully custom experiences, premium docking in marinas, and really, once you book that yacht, the process, what it is we send in the preference list, and the clients has to fill it up. What drinks they like, what food they like, what they don't like, what type of experiences they like. Really, so we, from experiences on the boat to experiences off the boat, everything is fully customized towards these clients who want to make the best possible time. Prices really here go from 30,000 a week up to 1 million plus a week. So depends, on size, depends on the water toys, depends on the year of production, depends on many things. Some of these vessels have helicopters, private ones, Majority of them have jacuzzi, majority of them have jet skis. So always come really full of water toys and things that I think can be very nicely done as far as the itineraries goes. So people really have enjoyable time while cruising the Adriatic coast. These are just some of the photos or some of the odds that we do. In total, we really offer over 200 luxury yachts in Croatia. So our connections are really digging deep. Some of these are, sport type vessels, some of the more cruisers with slower type speeds. So really depends what your clients really like and enjoy at the end of the day. And this would be it. I hope that throughout this short webinar, you got the introduction of Croatia and our product, that you like the overall experiences that we offer. And we really are, a local company here in Croatia, and we do have the office in the United States, which helps you throughout the booking. But really, we can make anything happen for your client, whether it's booking a Michelin star restaurant, or they want a local experience in a local farm or family, whether they want a luxury dinner on the city walls, or they want just a very good local pizza in the local place. Really, the suggestions that we get are based on our personal experiences from living in Croatia, and all our team has a very, very deep passion and knowledge about all the destinations that we sell. And that's really what stands behind our slogan. So Croatia will live it, and we really, really hope that your clients will love it as well. The best way to get in touch, definitely through our email. Again, my name is Zvonimir. I'm the owner of the company, and I hope that in the future we can be working together on creating an amazing travel stories for your dear clients visiting our part of the world. Thank you so much for your attention, and talk to you soon.